Peter, is there a major now worry in the markets that we could see this contagion effect spilling over to the overall global banking system?
Yes, I think so. I think from what I read and what I take on board, yes. And I think that would be um, political, so the politicians, that would be significantly a great concern to the likes of the SEC, to the likes of ASIC, to the likes of the regulatory bodies out there, what's going on, and looking at, this is an hour by hour proposition. You don't like seeing the start or the mindset that banks are in a weakened position. So yes, you've got to stem that, you've got to soften that, and you've got to make sure that there's confidence across the retail sector and, of course, from the commercial arms of banking. And all of those, that sentiment needs to be really a top-down approach from not only regulators but politicians saying that everything's okay. And I think that's where we're at the moment.
What about the outlook now in terms of how investors will really approach this? Do you think there's going to be now a force or a race towards safe havens like treasuries? What's going to be the view in terms of the expectation that the market will be pleased with from the US Fed Reserve? As we were saying, perhaps a mild hike would be the preferable option.
Well, Nikunj's argument, just as he was introducing me, yes, I do take that on board. That maybe, I don't think 25 basis points is going to really impact the psychology of the market too greatly, as far as the Fed was concerned. So that might be a thought there, and what that does naturally to the US dollar, and where does the likes of indexes, what happens to Wall Street, and the overall picture globally with equity markets. And naturally, you roll that across to bond yields, currencies, commodities. Look at copper yesterday, down nearly 4%. Gold's still sitting at that 1915 sort of handle. I'm looking on the screen now, about 1915. So, yeah, there's big moves out there, big volatile moves, and that's a good thing if you're a trader. But yeah, I don't know if central banks like it.